Hello everyone and welcome back to Global Spec Racing. We are here for round 3 of GSR Season 9 here in Tier 2 and we are at the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve located in Canada. Joining me in the comms today is DarkSoeren. How you doing, mate?
Hello, I'm good, how are you?
Yeah, not bad, thanks. We've had a bit of a nightmare trying to sort out and it is a wet quali session.
Yeah, it's completely wet. It's complete wet weather, so all drivers are using the wet tires, not even the intermediates. It's completely wet here in Canada today.
Yeah, so it is at Lizard saying full wet quali, full wet race, so that Lizard. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of an interesting one today as we sort all this out. It's been a while since I've done this, so I need to remember how it all goes. We've got a Red Bull coming out of the hairpin. That would be Toon Archie.
No, it's Brixie.
It is Spriggsy, yeah. So Spriggsy now on the run up to the final chicane here. And through goes a very tricky chicane as Spriggsy has showed us there, getting an invalidation at the final part of it. So yeah, a very tricky chicane located at the end of the lap.
Legends was on a lap. Well, basically he just went into pits now, but he was 1/10 up his lap, so it's actually a lot of time still, because the track is still green now at the moment, and even though it's raining, it's still getting better from time to time. So, yeah, it's gonna be an interesting quali session, I believe.
It very much is, you know, 19 drivers in, so it's going to be a hectic race as well.
Yeah.
I believe we've had F. Toggy spin, which isn't ideal for me, but you know.
Right now coming over the line. My God, sorry.
Riles.
He's 6.
He's 6 for Riles. Bad. We've now got a Williams coming up to the line. Be Kludgy? Was Kludgy, but he is validated yet again. So if we go over the results of last weekend, we had Brazil last weekend, and it was Alistair who came out on top. He won the race by pretty much 5 seconds. In P2 was Jimbo, P3 was Morgan. Great showing for Morgan last weekend, obviously Morgan being a tier 3 driver. And then we also had Riles coming home in 4th, Legends in 5th, Lizard, or the 2 Alpines of Lizard and R32 in 6th and 7th, Spriggsy in 8th, Sam in 9th, F. Toggy in 10th, then came the 2 Aston Martins, Artson, Toon Archie, Apollo, Florian, Breakout, Ostag, Pudgy Dark. What does that mean for the point standings then? Well, it's actually Jimbo who leads the standings on 36 points. In P2 is Riles, 11 points behind, he's on 27. MSC Apollo with his 1 race victory is in 3rd on 25. Alistair is joint with him there on 25 points as well. Then it's Morgan who is showing he's got pace in both tier 3 and tier 2. So he is P5, Jezzy in P6, Kostag P7, Lizard P8, Legend P9, and Rosa Parks in P10. That means for the constructors, I don't know, Sam didn't post, oh no he didn't. It's Williams who lead the way on 36 points, and it's McLaren in 2nd, AlphaTauri 3rd, Ferrari 4th, Haas 5th, Aston 6th, Alpine 7th, Mercedes 8th, Red Bull 9th, and
yeah, it's yeah. I just saw Scheme retired.
How's he done that? I was on a straight.
Oh. I was
we'll find out now as we ride on board with Jimbo.
Oh, Irish has no front wheel. Spun out of the heaven.
Interesting. Ski man there, but you know, I played.
There's now Ferrari coming over the line. That's Klassen, but Klassen just starting his lap. Didn't validated in the chicane before, that's important.
Shot coming up to start the lap. And it's other Ferrari, Alistair.
That is the Lizard.
Lizard off.
He damages the front wing as well.
Lizard. Alistair then validating his lap. Is Wild, where can Wild improve? Doesn't.
Jimbo now over the line, goes P9. 124.5. Actually, only 10 people have set the time yet. It's obviously
Yeah, so
very
8
hard.
more people still yet to set a time.
Yeah.
So we've got John Dawson, he's on a lap. Got a yellow flag, I believe that's one of the Red Bulls moving out of the way.
Yeah.
That's Sprinky moving out of the way of another driver.
That is...
And we've got...
Ooh, shit. It's R32 guest. Oh, he started.
R32.
Starting his lap now.
Starting a lap. Behind him is F. Toggy. Toggy then, he's about a tenth, just under 2 tenths up on his lap at the moment. Can he improve his lap? He can to a 21.9.
Klats now coming over the line. Currently P10. What can he do?
39.
39. At least he got that.
He couldn't have just gone that 1,000 slower, could he? So then, I believe it's going to be Riles again, I think. So then, what can Riles do? He goes P2 to make it an AlphaTauri 1-2, as we've still got 6 minutes left in this qualifying session.
Yes.
It's shot on a lap. Aston Martin coming over the line. That's John Dawson as he goes P9 for John there.
Yeah.
He's got an Alfa Romeo then behind him of Legends. Interesting one. Where does Legends go? Doesn't improve. Although I believe he's now starting another lap. We've got an Alpine then. Is that R32 or Lizard? It's R32, I believe.
Sprixie in the Red Bull set his first lap, goes up to P9 now.
Yeah, we're starting to get him coming in thick and fast.
Yeah.
And McLaren going slowly. That's it shot out of the hairpin, trying to let other drivers through. But yeah, it's gonna be I reckon it could be an interesting race if it's full wet. We saw full wet conditions in Tier 3 obviously yesterday, though they were mixed.
Yeah, it wasn't really full wet. Like for a short period of time it was full wet.
Spriggsy's on a lap, I believe. Toon Archie is coming up to finish his lap. Here he comes out across the line. Where's Toon Archie go? Does he improve? He does, goes up to P10.
Oof.
So at the moment, the top from 3rd to 8th, they're all squished by 4 Red Bull cars. Let's see, Lizard on a lap. Irish could be setting a good lap here. He's kept it valid. Yes, Mighty Ant, this is the official stream. Sorry, we couldn't get the GSR account working.
Irish now coming over the line. Is that his first lap? It's
P12.
with a 123.6. And he couldn't get that 1,000 faster, couldn't he?
See, John Dawson got it right. John Dawson got it right.
Yeah, he did it right.
Let's see, who else just set a lap? Let's see, we got Sam Steed set a lap. Sam the Nick is on a lap.
Sam Steed invalidated his lap.
So it's going to be a Red Bull, I believe that's Toon Archie. He's actually down on his lap at the moment, so it is going to be Samuel the Nick.
Into the pits goes Toon Archie now. Still enough time to set another lap.
Riles in Tier 2. Well, he's my driver, so I'm very fond of him. Here comes Sam then. Coming across the line, what can Sam the Nick do? He goes up to P9.
Ooh.
Pushing Toon Archie out
Morgan
of the top 10.
4 tenths quicker. Goes to P2.
Put up to P2.
Great lap.
Some serious consideration might be needed here.
I mean, Morgan is really a guy to watch out for the race. I mean, he did finish P2 in Tier 3, obviously before penalties are done now. So maybe
Do that
the change
now.
things.
Please don't kick me. Please don't kick me. Please don't kick me.
Okay. So
Please don't kick me.
Sam's.
I've been disconnected.
Oh, great. Sam Steep now coming over the line. He's P18, goes up to P8. We'll just quickly.
Drop me an invite, please.
Yeah, I'm on it.
I've turned game volume down a bit, but the party is on max volume.
Oh, do I have to speak louder or quiet?
No, don't worry, it's fine.
Okay.
I think my game volume was just a bit high.
So it's Morgan Cheeseman who's coming now over the line again. He's even quicker than the lap before, but not enough. Oh no, he lost last sector. He lost.
2 minutes. Just gotta go do something real quick.
So John Dawson coming over the line. No, starting his lap now. Let's see. Breakout coming over the line. Oh, slower than before. Oh, someone's out. I don't know who, but someone's out. I think that's... No, not in shots. Alright. Rapper now coming over the line. That's Brixie. Can't improve. Or just starting his lap. Oh my god, so much happening right now. I'm confused. That's Rides coming over the line now. Improves slightly, but not enough. Glutchy Duck starting his lap now. It's the Legends. Gunachi as well. We have a Haas going very slowly. That's Sam Steve, but he's just letting someone through. Starting his last lap now as well. 50 seconds left in the session. Irish starting his lap. Oh, that is Morgan who goes into the pits. So Morgan doesn't improve. He will stay in P2 if he gets all right. Breakout is the first guy on this last run to cross the line. Half a second faster than before. And doesn't improve. Well, he... Oh no, he invalidated his lap. Next across is... Brixie. Brixie goes up to P9. Alistair doesn't improve. Lizard sets a good time and goes up to P5. Right wing of the line now. P3 currently, and he stays there. Clutchy Duck the next. 3/10 quicker. And we go to the end. He goes fastest. Clutchy Duck, the new fastest guy with 121.934. Next is Legends sets the fastest lap with 121.923. So 100th quicker. Oh my god. Irish and one of the McLaren just fighting down to the chicane, costing them both a lot of time. I don't think any of them will improve. Next is John Dawson over the line. Can't improve. Next McLaren, that's It Shot. Can he improve? Currently P8. Goes up to P4.
Right, I'm back, sorry.
Yeah, R42 gas now coming over the line. Can he improve? From P16 it goes up to P11 for him.
Alistair and Lizard and both of those guys have invalidated.
Oh.
So that's our grid then.
Yes.
So then, after a very wet qualifying, it ends very tight between the top three, with Legends taking P1 with a 21.923. And then Cludgy Duck, he takes P2 with that 21.934. It's only 11 thousandths between those two. And then it's another 14 thousandths between him and F. Hoggy, who's in P3 with a 21.948. Coming out of the top 3 then, we've got It Shot and Morgan Cheeseman. Great showing from the 2 Tier 3 drivers there. And then we've got GSR Riles in P6. He isn't too far off of Morgan himself and is doing well to stay ahead of Lizard, who's in P7. We'll do the rest of that grid in a minute. So, not quite what we expected, but well, in the wet sense. So then, just to confirm. Yeah, I'm fine.
What?
I forgot to hit spectate when I rejoined the lobby.
No. Shit.
Oh, yeah. Right, I'm just gonna go really slowly on the start lap then.
Oh my god. Yeah, alright. I tried to commentate the start as good as I can for them.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
So we see no one got a penalty, so this is the grid. It's it'll be interesting to see if it's really full wet or what the conditions are right now in the race.
I'm an idiot, fam.
Oh yeah, it's indeed full wet. But actually it's quite nice because you can see now the weather forecast.
Yeah, it's heavy rain for the first 4 slots, light rain for the 3rd slot.
Oh yeah, I see it now.
It's not. It's gonna be wet all the way through.
Yeah, I think too. Maybe intermediates at the end, but I don't think we will see the dry tires today.
Thing is, right, I never know with this game because I want to drive slowly, obviously, so I don't interrupt anything. But if I drive too slowly, is it just going to bring out a safety car? And ruin
Yeah, just. I mean, you're in last place anyway now, so you.
I'll go like.
Yeah, I mean, you could drive like normally, just don't interrupt the other guys. So it's the start of formation
Oh,
lap
you know
now.
what this is going to do as well? Gonna give me the weird audio glitch for the rest of the stream, probably.
I know. So.
I'm gonna cruise around in 8th gear. Do.
Yeah, right. So, I'll be your outside
Oh my
commentator then
goodness.
for Twitter, and Alicia gives you the POV of an F1 driver. Just a little spoiler for you, everybody is on the wet tires. I wouldn't have...
Oh.
John Johnson already got disqualified.
I will say, the rain really does make the shine on these cars hot.
Yeah. Yeah, probably does.
But yeah, anyway, grid. Yeah. So it's Legends on pole with Kludgy Duck in 2nd, F Toggy 3rd, It Shot 4th, Morgan 5th, Ryle 6th, Lizard 7th, Tunarchi 8th, Alistair 9th, Sam Steed in 10th, R32 in 11th, Sprixie 12th, 13th is John Dawson, Breakout is 14th, Sam the Nick and Clarkson then follow up in 15th and 16th. Irish, Jimbo and Ski Man round off the grid. Ignore that random Icelandic bloke in P20. He's not important to the story.
Yeah. Great.
He's the medical car.
Yeah.
I am the Aston Martin medical car.
Awesome if you would turn off the safety car and just have like 18-player grid, but 2 players are playing the safety and the medical car. That would be just so awesome. But now,
I do very much apologise, by the way, if there's any audio glitch. I just did a stupid and forgot to hit spectate because I was so annoyed at this game.
Yeah, so Legends now coming into
Tyres nice and toasty.
into his bits.
Right, I'm not even going to bother.
So, this is gonna be a chaotic start, I'm betting.
There we go. It was glitched for me.
Yeah, no worries. So, 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. Oh, we got it. couple of
I think that was Sam.
And the race is underway. Legends get a good start. Clutch can't get it up. Oh, there's chaos. Chuggy doesn't get a good start. Sam is one of the guys who got a drive through. He gained 7 places to tone blue.
Oh, I saw Samuels in it though. Anyway, just chilling at the back.
Oh, there's a
Oh dear.
Alistair is out of the race.
Both Red Bulls, Ski Man and Mercedes.
And we have safety car. We have a virtual safety car, am I right?
Yes, no, full safety car. It's been upgraded.
Oh, alright, everything's good now. Yeah, we have already the 2 Red Bulls dropping down the order in the last places now, and Alistair and Ferrari is out of this race already.
Let's go! 4 places gained.
I mean, it's good now. You could even return that. It's
Great breakout.
Yeah. So we have Legends still in P1 now. Legend Duck behind.
Oh, you know what?
Sam Steed in P3.
I could have probably crashed out then, to be fair, but it might have just glitched.
Yeah, no, it's just better. We have Sam Steed, Nick, and Sprixie, I believe, all with drive-through penalties, which they can solve on a safety car. Or is it just yeah? Or is it just on a virtual safety car? What they call
Under.
Okay, well, I should have known the best because I did it last season 3 times and now I'm always getting rid of it. So, yeah, but here we are now.
You know what the really dodgy part about this is the fact that I don't want to brake check Ski Man.
Yeah, I could imagine.
Oh no, wait, I could just speed, can't I? I ain't got a brake.
Yeah. Okay. So,
There we go. I'm tired.
yeah. So we have now Legends in P1, Legend Duck in P2, Sam Steed in P3, Fitogi and Rides, the both Alpha Tauris in P4 and 5, Good Shots in P6, Blizzard and R32 Guests, the both Alpines now in P7 and 8, Morgan in P9 who dropped a couple of places, John Dawson rounding up the points in P10.
Once again, everyone, I'm super sorry for any of the audio glitch. I done goofed. So, into the pits, and we have had only one person into the pits, and that was Ski Man.
Yeah, and this other guy who randomly
Ooh,
joined.
very close to Ski Man there, almost spinning it into the wall. It didn't go skrrr. Right, anyway. So, your biggest gainer out of all of that, who doesn't have a drive-through, was Jimbo. He's made up 6 positions from his original starting slot in P18. And then it would have been Irish. He started P17, is now P13. Right? Yeah, makes sense. Do you mean stash treatment?
I'm just thinking
of
that. Oh god. Mistakes have been made.
Many mistakes have been made.
I just wanted to get an alternative view of the race, because if you have audio glitch, it's not great. Like to if you want to make have like top 5 clips of the week, or I don't know.
Yeah, true.
Or I just see other things like that, you know?
Yeah, that's fair. Oh yeah. Right, anyway. So then, still trotting along behind the safety car. Everyone's in line, so hopefully this will be the last lap of the safety car. We've got Legends, aka Kimi Raikkonen, rocking that number 7 in the Alfa Romeo in P1. Kludgy Duck P2, Sam Steed in P3, but he will have to serve his drive-through penalty at the end of this safety car. And then it's F. Toggy and Riles in 4th and 5th. A great showing so far for the 2 Alpha Tauri drivers.
So
It shot in 6th. The 2 Alpines then in 7th and 8th. Morgan in P9, John Dawson in P10. Sam the Nick then P11, but he also has to serve a drive-through. Jimbo P12, Irish P13, Clarkson 14th, Breakout, Spriggsy has to serve a drive-through. And Toonarchy, and then Ski Man has a 5-second penalty, and he is at the back of the grid as the only man to pit. So then, Legends now starting to back everybody up here. When does he go? Most people I saw sometimes went halfway down the straight in Tier 3. About now they probably would have gone, but those were in dry conditions, not the wet.
Yeah.
And he does go. Looks to get a good exit out of the chicane. He doesn't, and Kludgy Duck actually gets a really good exit there. Sam Steed then peels off into the pits to serve that drive-through penalty, but it's not going to work. It hasn't registered, it's actually pitting him.
Oh no. That is unfortunate.
Real bad stuff there for Sam Steed. It completely misjudged the game as Kludgy Duck crawling all over the back of Legends at the moment. Practically pushing him down through these chicanes. Here he goes, then he pulls to the outside.
Oh.
He's going to go up the inside, down into turn, 6. And he gets him then, gets a clean exit out of turn 7. And he now leads the race ahead of the Alfa Romeo. It's then the two Alfa Tauris. I think that might have been Ski Man gone round again.
I think Ski Man has nearly spun there in the turn 3, 4, 5, no, 6, 7? No.
I think it's turn 6.
Yeah, I think too.
So then, Kludgy Duck, as soon as he's gotten past Legends, pulling out an almighty lead.
IP's got side by side and Morgan tried
Oh yeah, they do, there's contact.
Morgan Cheeseman could be the lucky third here. Oh, he touched Lizard back.
Lizard then with a horrendous exit. Here comes John Dawson then on the outside of Morgan. Not quite.
Oh, that's the Toggy on Legends. Through the chicane, they make contact. But they both can drove on. Now it's Legends who can switch back. It's Legends stays in P2.
Great work there from Legends to stay in front, but meanwhile then Sam the Nick comes in to serve that drive-through penalty.
Yes, he does.
Kludgy Duck then, 1.7 seconds clear. It's been an absolutely almighty lap for Kludgy Duck there. But then we've got Riles all over the back of his teammate F Toggy.
And
then all
right
over the
behind
back of him is his fellow American It Shot.
Yeah.
Remember Portugal Tier 3 last season? Could we see a repeat of that? For those who don't know, It Shot and Riles made contact on the last lap of the race at turn 1. So then, John Dawson, he's all over the back of Lizard, although he is carrying the first track limits penalty of the race. Could be an almighty fight for John Dawson then if he's got... Oh, but Lizard's gone horrendously deep there. John Dawson is up the inside. Great bit of opportunism. However you say it. From John Dawson there. But look at the ERS difference for the two drivers. John Dawson using all his ERS. Lizard still got almost 80%.
Oh, wow.
But he keeps locking up into these major corners, struggling at the moment into these heavy braking zones. Meanwhile, track Jimbo lurking in the background. Soren, what do you think could happen here?
Oh, what's happening at the back? Two Nazis coming into the pits. Oh, he got wing damage. That's fine.
Unfortunate for the Red Bull driver.
Yeah.
He's also serving a 5-second penalty. No, that's the penalty that has it.
Oh, that's breaking my heart.
But meanwhile, then we've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 car battle for P9 here, or for P8.
Oh, wow. We also got the battle still between the both Alpha Tauris and It Shots for the last podium position at the moment.
Riles just starting to drop off the back of F Toggy at the moment. But It Shot looming large in Riles' mirrors. And then we've got R32 Gas leading the way for the Alpine team. Ski Man picking up his first penalty of the race.
Morgan is close to R32 Gas, but it's not enough. It's actually extending over the straight here a little bit.
Is this where we're seeing a slightly lower downforce setup? Not by much because it was wet quali, don't forget.
Jimbo is close to back of Lizard. He nearly pushed him through the chicane there. Lost big of time here at the
I'll
exit.
tell you what, man, I was surprised at Lizard's ERS saving. Jimbo, 90%.
Yeah, he does nothing. But to be fair, if you can pretty easily actually don't use it over the lap, and
You might concede
Brixie is now in the
positions
big
early
box.
on in the race.
Another red.
Ooh, Jimbo hit the wall there, actually. There could be some wing damage there. Spriggsy then coming into the pits to serve that 5 seconds and to replace his front wing.
But I mean, you could actually see it, but Clutchy and Legend as well. Clutchy nearly doesn't use any of his ERS, and Legend used more and can't come closer.
Yeah, it's an absolutely amazing showing from the Williams duo
Yeah.
here on that ERS management.
Yeah, it really is.
Clarkson then, he's getting close to the back of Irish. Of course, these two did race in Tier 4 last season together before Irish inevitably... inevitably got moved up. But he has just dropped off the back of him. As we are starting to see the field spread out a bit, as Kludgy putting in another fastest lap of the race. Absolute scenes from Kludgy back here.
And he still has.
He took the lead He took the lead 3 laps ago, I believe. 3-4 laps ago, and has got that to an almost 3-second lead now. However, he has just dropped about 2 tenths in the first. Never mind. Meanwhile, It Shot still looming on the back of Riles at the moment. He set the fastest first sector as It Shot there. Could we see the American have a go on his fellow countryman? I'm not too sure at the moment, to be honest. They swing it through the turns of 8 and 9. Come up to turn 10. I believe he might have hit the wall there, actually, did It Shot. We'll have to see. Meanwhile, then, John Dawson is in a 3-car battle between R32 and Morgan. This is getting quite close to that P6 position. It Shot then just not close enough to do anything. Meanwhile, further back, we've got Breakout now coming onto the back of Clarkson. Revving out 7th gear there is Breakout. Might not have helped his straight line speed, but at the same time... Oh, big snap there and a great catch from Breakout.
Yes. So I followed Clutchy Duck now for 1 lap, and he doesn't use his ERS only, or he does use his ERS only at the beginning of the long back straight. It's the only part.
Really?
For a couple of seconds. So, and he doesn't use it at all on the rest of the track. And he still only was 1/10 slower than his fastest lap so far. Oh, I'ma check warnings. So.
Come in handy.
Clutchy has 1 warning so far.
Oh, hello.
Legends has 2 warnings.
Here comes Spriggsy on Sam Steed then. This is for P17 and the Red Bull gets through on the hash driver there.
Yes.
He's now got his eyes set on the Mercedes of Ski Man.
Yeah. Alright.
And he's going to get him here.
Oh.
Ski Man risking it on the... Ski Man and Sam risked it on the Inters. And it's not paying off for them.
Oh.
They have absolutely no grip to the 2 drivers. So, it's still not time for the intermediates at the moment then. Here comes Morgan though.
Morgan is close.
John Dawson picking up his 2nd penalty of the race.
Yes. Oh, Ski-Man. Oh, Ski-Man is out!
Ski-Man.
Oh
no! That's the same place he crashed.
Safety
car. That is the same place he crashed in qualifying.
Yes, it looked a little bit off to be, but I can't really tell. I just saw the end. Well, that now spices things up.
So then we have a look on But it was here, just where Riles has gone past. That is where he crashed in qualifying. The This isn't an ideal situation for Mercedes.
No.
They've got one driver in P13 and one driver down in P18. Mercedes, remember, are the reigning Constructors' champions. It seems like it, Wingo. He did crash on that straight. I don't know if it was intentional or not.
Yeah, look.
Couldn't tell you. He was on intermediates when it's full wet conditions, so his traction would have been very limited.
Oh, Clutchy goes into the pits.
Does come in and he gets a drive through.
Legends also.
As does F Toggy.
Wait, what? How does F20 get the drive through? He wasn't even in the pits there.
He's speeding under the safety car.
Oh my god. Right stays out. Obviously, because
Riles
his
does
teammate
stay out,
was
so
in.
he now takes the lead of the race. Whether he pits in the next lap, I don't know. He might be better off staying out. But absolute heartbreak for Kludgy Duck
Morgan
and
goes
for
onto
F Toggy.
Couple of drivers going onto intermediates. Legends.
So
Morgan.
they do. Kludgy Duck is one of them.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, it's really interesting.
Look, he's gone bit. It does look like it's dry. No, it doesn't actually. It still looks pretty wet.
But to go back to the ski man incident, I think you don't lose the traction at this point of the straight because it was very far back into the. It was nearly at the braking zone. No, not
true.
But yeah, we don't know it yet. Oh, Legend spun. Legend spun.
Legend.
He lost his front wing.
And Jimbo's made contact with him.
Oh my. Oh.
And that's a reset. That's a
Yeah,
reset
that
for
was
Legends
a
as
reset,
well.
Yeah.
That's a dead set 10-second penalty coming Legends' way then.
Oh shit! And his race just falling apart.
Guys, it's so unfortunate for him. We've
Yes.
now got
Brixie.
pretty much half the drivers on the intermediates.
Oh, Sam Steed also in the pits as Brixie. Both onto intermediates.
Yeah. So we go to penalties then. It is a 5-second penalty to Jimbo for having contact with Legends. 6 seconds for John Dawson, and then Kludgy Duck and F Toggy, both with drive-throughs. We see Riles does not hit.
No.
Oh, but in comes Kludgy.
Kludgy. Oh, he wants to surface drive-through probably.
I don't know, I think he's putting... No, he tried to serve his drive-through. He's
Yeah.
putting another set of intercept.
Oh
And Jimbo's
my God.
followed him in.
Oh my god.
Oh no, it's gone from bad to worse for Kludgy Duck.
Oh
F
my
Toggy
god.
did the smart thing and stayed out.
Just
He
in
knows
the.
you can't serve them.
Oh, it's close between R32 and breakout at the pit exit.
Oh, it's shots round.
Oh my.
And that's a reset.
Oh my
And that's
god.
a reset.
And Klatschen just... Oh, he needed to let Irish through. What is happening?
I don't know, but this is all playing into the likes of Riles, Irish, Clarkson.
It's short.
These
as
guys
well.
are the ones on the wet. They're on the ideal tyre at the moment.
Yeah. I mean, in the span of a lap, we just... both top 2 drivers of the race so far have ruined their races, basically.
Yeah. Morgan is the first person you see as you go down the order who is on the intermediate tyres.
Yeah.
Only those in the top 6 are on the wet tyres.
Oh.
Is that paying off for them?
What?
I'm not too sure.
It's now looking like intermediate weather.
It
I mean,
is.
there are big...
You are correct.
I don't know what to say. There are some wet places on the track, but from the rain itself, it looks like intermediate weather.
Yeah, just off board with Clarkson at the moment, and he's weaving, trying to get tyre temp.
Yeah.
Do we see any pitters? No, we don't.
No. Everybody stays out.
Nobody's coming into
At
pit.
this point, I mean...
It's go big or go home, I guess.
Yeah.
But it looks like intermediate
it really looks
weathers.
intermediate weather at this point. Oh, someone goes to...
Lizard isn't happy. Lizard wanted to stay out on those wets.
Oh, it's...
He says the game
Jimbo.
hit him.
Jimbo in the pits.
Jimbo
From
coming back into
intermediates
the pit?
to
To
intermediates.
intermediates.
Alright. I don't quite understand this pit.
I think he's hoping. I think he wants the fresh inters. He wants fresher inters, I think.
Okay.
As we just need to wait now for Archie, Jimbo, Sprigsy and Sam to catch up to the back of the pack.
Yes.
It definitely looks intermediate to me.
Yeah, definitely.
And you can see as well, Ryle's going offline trying to find these wet patches.
I mean, we only lap 13. Maybe we can see the dry tires if the rain finished now. So maybe all the wet tire runners want to go directly to the dry tires and don't want to make this dry, wet, intermediate, dry way.
When I looked a minute ago, it was only the last two sections. Safety car in this lap. This will be the make or break moment for those on the wets.
Yes. Now we see who has the right tire choice.
Had those top six called it right and the rest of the grid have fluffed up? We'll have to find out.
We just need to hope that Futagi and Klajidak don't go into the pits now, because we see it won't say serve the drive-through now. They actually have to make a lap later. Yeah.
And of course, Kludgy, he made that mistake trying to serve the drive-through. Riles has gone. Here we go then. Coming through the final chicane now. He gets a decent exit, but so does John Dawson.
Oh!
F-Toggy, Kludgy Duck does come in, doesn't he?
Oh no! Yes, he is in.
Does it let him serve it because it was under green flag conditions? Already. It doesn't. No. Kludgy Duck has thrown the race away for himself.
Yeah, again. Oh my god, that's so unfortunate.
Meanwhile then, he's retired. He's retired in the pits.
Alright.
He's given up.
Yeah,
it's shot then all over the back of F-Toggy at the moment. And yet when you think about it, F-Toggy's on 10 lap fresher wets. But you can see, it ain't inters. It's actually not inters. Look at the gap.
Yes. Kludgy Duck's car just coming back onto the track now. I hope it doesn't trigger another safety car now.
Meanwhile then, it's still Riles who leads from John Dawson, F-Toggy, It Shot, Irish, Clarkson, Morgan, R32, Breakout, Sam, I believe had Tunarchi spin.
No, did he spin? He lost a couple of places.
I don't know, but there's a very tight battle here. As Legends gets a penalty.
Oh, that's unfortunate. So we have.
Meanwhile, then we've got F-Toggy. He's coming right onto the back of John Dawson
he's probably coming in now, maybe.
I don't know, but he's used all his deployment up. He's gonna have to be real careful.
Oh yeah, he
does come in. However, it's not an ideal situation for him because he was stuck behind another car, which meant he had to brake.
Yes.
Or brake harder or brake earlier. Yeah. Meanwhile, then Riles setting the fastest lap of the race with a 23.7. He's got John Dawson come all over the back of him. R32 has lost a position to Morgan. Oh no, sorry. That's F-Toggy. Dropping down the order tree in his drive-through.
Oh, where does he come out?
John Dawson getting his third penalty of the race.
Just came out in front of Legends.
Well, this will be the real test for F-Toggy here if the wets are as good as the inters.
Yes.
You can just see already how much more traction he's got under braking as he goes up the inside of a Lizard and there's contact. So unfortunate there for F-Toggy. He had so much more grip and I believe he just got a bit too deep on the brakes and there was contact with Lizard. Meanwhile then, are we starting to see the intermediates come into their own?
Yes, Jimbo on Legends
Morgan
maybe.
Is slowly...
Down into the hairpin? No, doesn't
He's bringing that gap back. Morgan's bringing the gap back. Where does Riles pit or not? Riles comes in.
Oh.
In comes Riles then. John Dawson stays out.
Yeah.
It's shot in. Irish is
Jimbo
in. Clarkson stays
Jimbo
out.
on the inside on Legends. Into the chicane. No, he doesn't need to go side by side through it. He just
gets the move done, but Legends gets the better exit.
Oh. Jimbo using CRS. Stays in front.
Where does Riles come out in the order then? He was leading this race off the safety car. He's going to come out right in front of this battle. He's going to be side by side with Jimbo, but he gets the move done.
Yeah, that was
very
close.
lucky there. its shot coming just out in front of Toon Archie, and Irish coming out behind Archie.
Oh, Futoggy.
So Red Bull.
Oh, Futoggy is serving his drive-through now. Or did he? No,
Yeah.
wait, did he yet? Oh, I'm so confused.
I think he is serving it. No, he did pit.
Yeah, but I'm... So many things going on here. John Dawson has to...
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't pit. Alright, I don't say anything. Klaassen has to pit as well. And it's Morgan Cheeseman now in the net lead. How did that happen?
Yeah, I know. Morgan, he's pulled a blinder here.
Yes.
Does John Dawson come in? Yes, he does. What about Clarkson? Does Clarkson try and stick it out? Nope, Clarkson's in. Taking it very easy into the pit lane there. So then we've got Riles. He's gonna be rapid compared to the guys around him, as he is on the fresher inters. So then our closest battle at the moment is this battle behind Riles that starts from Jimbo backwards. But it consists of Riles, Jimbo, Legend, Sam, Spriggsy, It's Shot, and Toon Archie.
And Irish.
And Irish.
Well. And Klaassen. He just came out of the
gonna
pits
come
now.
out right on the back of it.
Oh no, he's 3 seconds back. I'm sorry. But John Dawson is close to him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Toon Archie.
Oh no.
Getting that 3-second penalty.
Yeah. I think we are starting to see some more penalties now, because the drivers are risking more. They already got some warnings now. Now start to get penalties.
Riles then, you can just see the confidence under traction he's got compared to those who pit earlier than him. He's already closing up to the back of Lizard here. Coming through the hairpin now, rolling it through. Careful on the traction, and he puts it down. He's within 1.2 seconds of Lizard at the moment.
Yeah, setting the first second sector as well.
Meanwhile, then we've got John Dawson all over the back of Clarkson.
And Sam Speed
Both these
right behind Legends. A few battles are now going on.
Legends being the cork in the bottle for this fight at the moment.
Oh, everybody just sets the fastest step.
John Dawson with another penalty there.
John Dawson has 12 seconds of penalties now. That's a lot.
Fastest lap of the race does go to Riles with a 20.944. Jesus Christ, there's so many battles to...
Yeah.
Lizard's probably the closest one. He's all over the back of Sam the Nick here. F. Toggy sets fastest lap.
John Dawson close as well to Clarkson. Around the same gap. Oh, no, Lizard is clearly the closest now.
Yeah, of course he did just, if you were watching then, he did just lock up into that chicane as he comes up into the hairpin now. There is another double front lockup for Lizard. He's really struggling under braking at the moment. I think Riles just sat there biding his time, but he doesn't want to be too cautious because Jimbo behind will pounce. Jimbo's lucky enough to have a bit of a gap back to Legends, but Legends can't rest because he's got Sam with almost a full tank of battery. F. Toggy taking a 3-second time penalty then.
Oh, is it now maybe in turn 1? Can he try it? No.
He goes for it, not quite. Follow this battle now, the Alpine all over the back of the McLaren. Of course, these two are team leaders, Sam the Nick versus Lizard.
Oh yeah.
Could tensions rise between the two team leaders? Could we see Red Bull versus Mercedes, except it's McLaren versus Alpine?
Irish is close to Toon Archie.
He is. He's very close. I think I saw a front wing flying then. I did see a front wing flying, that's Legends!
No!
He has rage quit as well.
Oh.
It's given us a VSC.
That's gonna be a harsh penalty.
I didn't see... I thought I saw a front wing flying, but I went through so quickly I couldn't spot it.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened there, but it was very odd for him to end up all the way out there.
Yes, it really was. It's a shame. You had quite a good start, quite a good race here at the beginning, but it's just falling apart.
It is falling apart for... I I don't think I'd want to be leading till the very last corner.
No.
Not even that, till the very last second.
Yeah.
So then, whilst this virtual safety car is out, we get a bit of a break and everything, and
Oh, Legend.
it's back racing, and it seems that Lizard's got one of the best starts, as he is still hounding the back of Sam. Riles is maybe a bit too far back. He hasn't had the best of restarts. Jimbo, not that bad. Its shot is all over the back, or not really.
Lizard is so close. He's nearly pushing Sam through the corners. And
They do make contact there.
Oh, and Lizard is through.
And Lizard's through. Could Riles now have a look on the outside?
Oh.
I think Riles has just backed out of it there.
Yeah, that's probably the smartest thing to do.
He's going to look for the exit. Could he go for a dive up into the hairpin? Does Sam go
He's
defensive?
using all his CRS. Well, can't quite make it.
Does Riles do it? No. John Dawson picking up his 5th penalty of the race.
This is 15 seconds of penalties now. So now, riots.
Here
Onto
comes
Sam the
Riles. I think Riles is just playing it safe at the moment. He knows he's got the tyre advantage.
Did Sam touch the water? Not sure.
I don't think so. Morgan Cheeseman, fastest lap of the race at 20.2.
Yeah, the track is just
Almost
getting
7
better and
tenths
better
quicker.
now.
That's about 7 tenths quicker than what Riles was able to do, who had the previous fastest lap. Clarkson now setting fastest lap with 20.1. Here comes Riles, still hounding the back of Sam the Nick.
Rights tires only lasted half the distance Sam tires lasted. No, now Sam did 10 laps and then Rights only 5. Yeah, the times are just starting to tumbling down.
Riles has gone into ERS conservation mode. Has he? No, he hasn't. He's using the ERS on the straights, trying to find a way past Sam, but Sam with the extra straight line speed. Just doing enough at the moment to keep him at bay. So Riles using all his race experience. He's not a 2-time tier 3 champion he's a 2-time tier 3 champion for a reason.
Yes. But at the same time, Lizard can't get away from Sam. I mean, he extending the gap a little bit, but Sam's gaining on him again. On the straight.
Lizard seems to be running quite a high downforce setup. He lost a couple tenths in that final sector there. Here goes Riles.
Made a mistake through the chicane.
So tight between these two.
Side by side through turn 1 and turn 2 now.
Riles on the outside. Does he get the move
yes,
done? Yes, he does.
Great move from them.
Now Sam's got to deal with Jimbo behind him. So it's not looking great for Sam at the moment.
No.
He's struggling with tyre wear. What lap did he pit on? His laps are about 5 laps older.
Morgan Cheeseman gets a 3 second. This could be crucial.
He does, but he's got a 4 point. He's got an almost 5-second gap to R32 behind.
Yes, but it's not unlikely that we see another safety car, maybe.
This is true. We have, what, 14 laps of the race left.
Yeah.
So then, Riles now needs to try and gain on Lizard here, but he has got Sam about half a second behind him.
Behind
Sam is dropping off.
Jimbo could look for a move somewhere around.
Once again, Jimbo just doing an amazing job at that ERS saving as Sam gets another horrendous exit out of the final chicane. Here comes Jimbo.
And allows Jimbo to
hard on the brakes goes Jimbo.
Nearly touched him.
Through goes Jimbo, but he's gone wide. Could Sam sneak back up the inside? No, he's had to settle in behind. Sam Steed then picking up a penalty. He's running in 8th at the moment. He was well back at the before that VSC came out.
Clarkson getting a 3 second now. Now everybody starts to get penalties. Sam and again, a poor exit. Sam Steed now could go for the move here.
Double Sam action. Through goes the American Sam.
Oh, Sam tries to fight back, but couldn't.
Jimbo!
Jimbo gets a penalty.
Your championship leader picking up a penalty whilst down in P6.
And it's now,
Why does it smell like McDonald's in my room?
It's not, it's, that came unexpected. It's just now,
Sorry.
it's just now, could look for a move on Sam here. To McLaren.
This is McLaren,
Yes.
McLaren driver. Sam's let him through.
Sam's let him through, yes.
That's good teamwork there from
Yeah,
Sam, to be
it
fair.
really is. And in a couple of laps, Sam fell down from, what was it, P5? Down to P9.
I think so, yeah, because that's where Riles is.
Yeah, exactly.
John Dawson picking up 18 seconds of penalties
yes,
now.
he really.
He's having a bit of a nightmare, his old Johnny boy.
Yeah.
Meanwhile then, you've got Lizard doing an alright job at the moment just to keep Riles at bay. Jimbo's closing onto the back of Riles now.
Oh, it's breakout. Pretty close to R30 to guess. So we have a fight
indeed.
for P2 at the moment.
And this will be P2 legitimately because both these guys have pit.
Yes.
Was breakout pit a lap earlier than R32, so his tyres will die a little bit sooner.
Yeah, and both don't have a penalty. I checked penalties, warnings now again.
Yeah, that's fine. Here we go.
Oh.
Nothing happening for him there.
R32 has 2 warnings, and Breakout has 1 warning.
Sam Steed picking up another penalty there. Jimbo, meanwhile, is doing a great job at closing onto the back of Riles.
Yeah.
That gap between R32 and Breakout staying at around half. DRS has been enabled.
Oh, I just wanted to say, does it look like it could be dry weather? Like, could it? I mean, it's raining a little bit, but we had races where it rained a little bit, but it wasn't quite intermediate weather.
3-4 laps.
John
it
Dawson.
could be F.
John Dawson.
Yeah,
is on the
John
softs.
Dawson. He's gone all or nothing here.
Oh my god.
I think he's gone too early.
Yeah, I could
He's
have
seen
been.
DRS has been enabled and he's gone too early. Here goes Sam Steed then, and it's shot side by side. It shots off the track.
Gladson as well tries it on Irish. Doesn't quite make it.
It's shot having to settle in behind Sam here. No, he doesn't. He dives it up the inside. Sam Steed's going to look for the switchback. They're side by side. It shot gets through, but I don't think Sam's going to give that one up. Here goes it shot then, or Sam Steed, sorry, on it shot, back through he goes. Question is, who's going to be the first one to pull the... In comes Sam, and it shot.
Oh.
McLaren's a double stacking.
Oh my god.
What are these guys pitting onto?
Oh, Irish.
Are they going dries? They are. They're going to the softs.
Irish and Gladson close to each
Is
other.
it still too early though?
I'm not sure.
It's still raining a little bit.
Yeah, but it's difficult. It's hard. Wait,
Oh,
where's
breakout on R32.
What?
They were side by side,
Oh.
but breakout had to just back off a bit there. Meanwhile, then its shot's gotten out just in front of F Toggy there. Yellow flag, sector 1. Sam
That's
Steed has
Sam
gone round and he's
Steed.
hit the wall.
Oh no!
Could see a safety car for that. I really hope. Virtual.
Oh, okay.
This is played right.
This-
If they were to go to dries now, this is played right into
Yeah.
the hands of Morgan, who's practically at pit entry.
Yeah, he really is. Damn it, really.
Does he come in? He does. He's coming. He's in.
Oh,
Your race leader does come in.
as does.
So does
Prodigy.
R32.
And Breakout.
Breakout.
Oh,
in.
Lizard
Liz
stayed
has
out.
been forced to stay out.
Oh yes, you're right.
Lizard, Jimbo, and Riles have all stayed out.
Brixie coming in as well. As Tunachi stayed out, obviously, because his teammate is in. And Clarkson and Irish coming in as well. So
What?
Oh.
I still think it's on that crossover point.
Oh! We have a lot of guys going on to mediums.
Yeah, Softs can make it from here, I think.
Yeah, they definitely can. They can make like 11 laps or something.
When I went on Softs yesterday, it was saying 9 laps.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
But lower fuel, it'll be 11 laps probably.
And
a VSC.
Oh.
Back racing.
Oh. It shot overtook Clarkson because Clarkson came out of the pits, and he needed to let him through. But then there were. Oh my! Irish is out.
Irish is out.
And Irish collided.
Full safety car for that?
Probably. I mean, in reality, yes. In reality, it will probably be a red flag where he's standing.
In F1? No.
No, there's no safety car.
Sam Steed is now out. Oh, he's done that in the pit.
Alright. That's okay.
What kind of lap times are Morgan putting in?
Yes. Oh my god.
Morgan not really putting in the time. Saying that though. Tight. No, I think it's still too early. Still too early for the drives.
4.6, 4.7. To Sprixie, Morgan. 4.8. Yeah,
it's just going up.
It was definitely too early. But maybe it's drying up. Is it raining? Is it even raining anymore? Yes, it is still raining.
Very lightly, but it's still too early.
Yeah.
Oh, Jimbo's hit the wall there.
Oh.
It was a light tap, so it might have only just been his wheel, but
Oh, John
definitely
Dawson.
hit the wall as Lizard's had a horrendous turn.
John Dawson overtook Sam. Oh, Sam Dinick out? I think Sam Dinick is out. I'll invite him back.
Sam...
He's posted.
Yeah, I think he's like out. We did, and I got the score here.
Oh.
Oh, Jimbo, right on the back of Lizard now.
Yes. Sam Dinick is back, that is correct.
There's only one lap between these two.
Yes. And we have Sprixie on the mediums, who's holding up Clarkson, Itshot, and John Dawson too soon. And Sam Dinick all on soft.
2 Archies in for mediums.
No, why?
It's now just your top 3 who are yet to pit.
Yeah.
We've got Lizard and Jimbo fighting hard for this win here.
Actually, wasn't
Whereas
that
you've got
bad.
Miles just trying to conserve himself.
Oh,
Trying to conserve his spot on the podium.
Clarkson is so close to Sprixie. Maybe can look for a move basically everywhere now.
Yeah, yellow flag in sector 1, I believe that's Sam.
Who spun out of turn 1.
Almost makes contact with F Toggy there.
Oh,
He does make contact with him.
Sam spun again and crashed into Toggy.
Neither of them can find the traction to
No.
go.
Oh my god.
Not for the first time this season has a McLaren collided with an Alpha
Jimbo
Tauri.
overtook Lizard.
He did. Oh, this is crucial now.
Oh my god, go. Can
These
Lizard
guys
fight back?
showing that
No.
the intermediates are still the right tyre.
Yes, but Jimbo has a penalty. Jimbo has a 3-second penalty. So he needs to get away with it now. Sam's left the session. And it shots over to Clarkson. Oh, they're fighting down towards the chicane.
Oh, side by side. Clarkson back up the inside. I think. No, it's not going to give it up.
And they touch. And
There's
it's
a lot of
survival.
contact there. Clarkson's got the DRS, but Itshot also has it from Spriggsy. Down the inside goes Itshot. Clarkson holds it on round the outside. Good bit of defense there from Clarkson. See, Jimbo not really pulling away from Lizard here.
No, but he got more
Lizard
DRS.
doing a good job just to stay within touch. He's got the DRS to help him. Lizard then, he's still losing time.
Yes,
Lizard
he does.
is out of DRS range.
Lizard
He picks
gets
up a
a
3 second.
Yeah, oh. Breakout is now close to R32.
He is indeed.
Could make move down into the chicane.
He might be able to. He's going to have the DRS. Here comes Breakout. Thinks better of it.
Oh.
He's going to go for it down into turn 1 maybe. He gets a good exit. Uses the DRS
Yes.
and DRS to his advantage.
He tries it.
On the brakes. R32 keeps fighting it.
Oh, this is a great battle between the two of them. And Breakout gets it.
Breakout gets it.
So
Meanwhile then, Lizard is still on the back of Jimbo here. I think Lizard's running a slightly higher downforce setup.
this could be.
So it's helping him through that middle part of the track.
Yes. Oh, now it's
As Toggy set the
raining.
fast lap of the race, it's time for the drives.
Yes,
It's
it
100%
really
time
is.
for the drives.
So, and I'm just watching Clarkson now behind Sprixie. Clarkson is on the better tires.
Jimbo and Lizard are staying out of Riles.
Oh. I think they trying
No.
to go to the end.
Riles is staying out as well.
Yes. I mean,
It's
they,
gonna
they,
be tight.
they got 11 seconds lead, so I don't think the Morgan will catch them.
I don't know. When we see a drop off in the inters,
Maybe.
it's a drop off.
Yeah, maybe Clarkson now coming on Sprixie. But Clarkson doesn't have ERS left.
There's no ERS left. Neither does it. Shot behind though. They've both used it all up.
Yes.
None of them have ERS left.
Oh, and I just see everybody behind Sprixie has penalties, so yeah. And every lap they are behind him,
Never know.
they can't really use the soft tires there.
R32 is trying to stick on the back of Breakout, but not able to do much at the moment. Meanwhile, Lizard just continues to stay... Oh, somebody's hit the wall. AlphaTauri's hit the wall at that final corner.
Oh.
I think that's F.
Oh,
Toggy.
Stammed in the... Oh no, Stammed in the...
That's a crash.
Yes, and that's a
Safety
safety
car.
car.
These guys can all pit.
Oh my god.
In comes Jimbo, Lizard. Riles will come in as well. This has saved these three.
Oh my god.
More importantly, this has saved Riles.
Yes.
You think Riles doesn't have a penalty?
Yes. Oh my god. As does Breakout and R32 Gas and Sprixie. All of these guys
what's Riles'
gonna...
warnings? What's the warnings look like?
I'm gonna check. Morgan stayed out of, obviously. Morgan takes P1. Or does he?
Will he though? Because Jimbo on
Jimbo
pit exit stays
Oh
in
my
front.
god.
Will we have the same situation with Riles? He's on pit exit now. No, he's gonna come out behind
Clarkson gets a 3 second.
Tsunachi.
Woo! Alright.
Mate,
It's interesting. Alright,
this is amazing.
I'm a look warning. So, Jimbo.
Not only are these three on the fresher tyres, they're on the softer tyres as well. Everyone from Riles up, other than Lizard and Jimbo, are on mediums.
So, Jimbo has 1 warning now. As does Lizard. Someone spun!
Oh, Riles! Riles!
R32 Gas gets a 5 second for collision with... Oh my god, what just happened?
I don't know, but I think Riles hit the wall.
Ignoring yellow flags. Safety car slap. Oh my god. That is unbelievable. Someone legged out? Breakout? No. Who's the Alpha Romeo? Oh, it's Legends. Okay.
That's Legends. That's Legends AI.
Oh my god. That's... Photography gets the 3 second.
Toggy.
F-Toggy.
His day's just gone from bad to worse.
Yeah. John
Let
Dawson.
Jimbo go.
John Dawson has 21 seconds of penalties.
Oh, Jimbo's gone.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Here we go then.
Yes.
Riles is going to use everything he's got to keep within the range of these guys because he's one of 2 drivers without penalties. Himself and Spriggsy, the only 2 who don't have a
it
penalty.
shots. Tries on Clarkson. Oh, Clarkson.
It shot has got on full on Clarkson there. He's now having a look at R32. Now we look forward. Morgan doing a good job at the moment just to keep within range of Jimbo and keep Lizard at bay. Meanwhile then, Riles is getting a bit frustrated behind Tunarchi, but he makes an amazing switch back there. Gets through on the Alpha, not the
Red Bull.
Alpha, no, Red Bull, yeah. And now he can focus on chasing down the lot in front of him.
I hope Tunarchi lets Brixie through. Because that would be...
I think he has.
He did, yes. Great. Amazing.
So then Riles is going to be on an absolute mission here. Break out
Yes.
or on the back of Lizard here.
So at the moment...
It's going to be a last lap
enough
dash.
for Rice to get P2, but don't be enough for the win.
That's unfortunate for Riles, but what can he do on this last lap with his soft tyres? Going to burn absolutely everything he's got as we come on to the last lap of the race. He swerves his way around the first few turns. Everyone's pretty spaced out. We got R32, It Shot and Clarkson all fighting hard for P8.
Morgan!
We've got a spinner. Morgan has spun then.
There's a cluster of cars behind.
Oh, it's so Clarkson's tried it on It Shot and he spun him round.
Oh my goodness.
He's only half spun though, but I'm sure he'll be a
chaos
one
on
to
the
the
last
stewards.
lap. Tries it Morgan now. No.
That's absolutely painful for It Shot there. He's now got Morgan. Morgan's going to go for it on him. Morgan almost into the back of him there.
No.
Holding that
Looking
tight
front
line,
now.
really trying to get through. This will be for position. But we move to the front then. JD Jimbo takes the win. Lizard will cross the line in P2, but I think it's actually going to be Riles to take P2 on track.
Yeah, it could be. No, it's P3.
No, Lizard, then Riles. Sprigsy in P4, Breakout in P5, Tuner R32 in P6, no, It Shot P6, Morgan P7, R32 in P8, Tunarchi in 9th, Clarkson takes 10th, John Dawson 11th, F. Toggy will come home 12th, and it's Legends in P13.
Oh my god,
Let's
what?
get our top 3 for interviews.
What was that for a final lap? Oh my god.
That was an amazing final lap.
Phase of the race after the safety car restart actually. I mean during the safety car restart there was stuff happening. It's so crazy.
Jimbo gets driver of the day, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Riles, I've invited Jimbo. And Lizard. There we go. Wait for those 3 to come in and we will hold our interviews.
Nope. We've got the race winner already in. Good.
Yeah, there's Jimbo.
Can't believe it.
Neither could we, to be honest, mate. That's one hell of a race.
I don't understand why people went onto the mediums. That blew my mind when it was still raining.
Yeah.
We couldn't work that one out, just waiting
Oh my
on
god.
Lizard and Riles.
I didn't realize Jim was starting so far back.
Yeah, right at the back of the grid.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Right.
Get in. Yes.
So then, just to run you through, once again, it is Jimbo who takes the victory. That will further extend his championship lead to about 52 points, something like that, I think. Then it's Lizard in P2, Riles in P3, Sprigsy P4, Breakout P5, It Shot P6, Morgan, It Shot P6, mind, after that contact with Clarkson on that final lap of the race. Morgan P7 after a horrendous spin on the final lap of the race, and I missed the rest of them. Love it. Too slow. I didn't take a. I didn't screenshot it either. Just put it on the stream.
It'll be on the stream anyways.
Yeah. That's
Well, maybe not the full grid, but.
So no one else of the top guys joining?
Lizard's gonna be a second.
Okay.
I'm not sure on Riles.
Come on, we've shared. As I say, we shared 2 podiums already. Me and Riles.
Chuck them both another invite.
Oh, I have to write.
There we go. There's Lizard gonna join now. Hopefully. There it is. There it is. Invited him. Don't know if he wants it on his other account. If I can't get it to work, then I will. Then we might as well just start with Jimbo.
Just me.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can speak on behalf of them both.
I mean, I can try.
Right. Yeah. Because we ain't got long. Because we've only got like half an hour until the tier 1 race. I'm just gonna get it started. So
Let's start
starting with P3. Riles, how are you? Great to hear. How was the race?
Yeah, absolutely
Great to
amazing.
Great to hear. Thank you. I don't know what happened, to be honest. Hello, 22 viewers, by the way. I didn't realise we had that many. I'm surprised.
Oh, nice.
Anyway,
We're here to
on
see
to
the
our
Williams
P2
train.
man, Lizard. How was the race from your perspective?
It's absolutely amazing, mate.
And thank you very much.
Strategy was awful to start with, but you know, P2, very good.
Thank you very much, Lizard. And now let's move on to the race winner. Jimbo, it was hello. Oh, he said he's not been invited. Jesus Christ. Everyone just invite him to the party.
Invite who? What,
Okay.
me?
What?
Lizard.
It's all working fine today. First stream now. Interviews.
Right. Let me just
Invited him.
Yeah.
See if he actually
my
gives
Lizard
his
account
own.
don't work. Oh yeah, I'll do a second account. And I don't remember what it is.
Just typed it in.
There we go. These were.
Oh, he's joined.
Hey!
Hey!
We thought you weren't joining, so I was doing your commentary on your
Yeah.
behalf.
He's done Riles, it's fine. Right, anyway, let's get these interviews underway. So, well, we've already had Riles speak. Thank you very much, Riles. My goat. My goat in P3. So, let's move on to P2 man in the Alpine. Lizard, well, how was the race from your perspective?
Do you want me to talk again on his behalf?
Lizard, are you alive? Ah, for God's sake.
Oh, what?
Oh no, somebody's got the... I think I've got the voiceover on. Oh, I've got the voiceover on. Oh no.
Yeah, me too.
Not working, FFS. Give me 1 minute. Right, we'll do this in reverse order then than we normally do. Jimbo,
Yes.
great stuff from yourself today.
Fourth attempt.
You qualified right down the...
Sorry.
You... right. You qualified right down the back of the grid, but you've pulled it back to a race win, lad.
Yep.
How's that feel?
Completely. Oh yeah.
Oh.
We'll go back to P2.
Hey! Now go for you, Jimbo. We'll do you.
We'll switch to P2.
Okay. Right. P2. Okay. Lizard.
God, that took ages. Fifth attempt. We can do this.
Right. Lizard. A bit of a mess of a race at the start, but obviously it put you onto Inters twice.
Yep.
But what happened there? Did you just go AI?
I was in AI
sort
just
him out?
talking to Axel and after we were talking about strategy, and then I was still in AI and the game just decided to put me into the pits. Luckily, I managed to realise I was in the pits and it didn't put me back onto wets. I managed to quickly change it back so it said Inzers just in time. Otherwise, it was going to put me onto wets, and I've had to pit for a third time and pit for Inzers. And then just throughout the race, just running too much downforce really, because I was expecting to be fully wet whole way, as it showed in the graphics. So that kind of compromised me throughout the whole race, just not having a straight line speed, and then just couldn't defend because of that.
Okay. So you managed to pull back to P2 in the end then. So you had some quite decent fights with people along the way, but was there a point in that race where you thought, I can win this?
Well, I suppose until I got the penalty, it was a pretty poor penalty to get, to be honest. It was when we were going through the lap car legends. He kind of just off-put me a little bit and then ended up getting a penalty because of it. And then at that point I knew I had to try and push a bit more and more to try and get back past Jimbo, but obviously without having the straight line speed at all. I was losing nearly a second on the straights alone throughout the lap, just having no speed at all on the straights. It was pretty much an impossible task.
Well, you've managed to at least get a podium out of today's race, so well done, mate. Soren, any questions for Lizard?
Yes, I have a question. I just checked back the first two races from the season. In round one in Australia, you got P10. Then at the second race in Brazil, you were 4 positions better. You got P6. Now you are 4 positions better again. You got P2. So what is the plan for the next races? Because obviously you can't keep this form up now.
I mean, to be fair, in the first 3 races I had a lot of bad luck. In Australia I got the drive through the Delta glitch and then it didn't serve it, so I had to fit twice and everything. So I was basically done from that point and just circulating to get a fastest lap at the end. And then last race, just the spin took me out of getting the podium there towards the end of the race. Missed an upshift on my wheel. Obviously my wheel's pretty dodgy, as we all know, from last season, where it just kept disconnecting throughout the races. I mean, I had a disconnect in qualifying. Luckily no disconnects for the race with my wheel, so that was at least one benefit. We've had one race without having a wheel disconnect. So hopefully make that 2 next week, or later today in Tier 1.
Yeah, okay. Good.
Well, it's gonna be interesting to see how you two keep fighting in the end. But so let's move on, finally, to our P1 man, Mr. JDJB Jimbo. Hello, Jimbo. Qualified back of the pack, and you've managed to bring it back for a win. How was it? Just a case of keeping out of trouble and picking your battles right, and just keeping penalties to a minimum?
Well, my qualifying was a bit terrible, to be honest, because I, on my final run, I basically invalidated, I think, in the second sector. So I was stuck. No, I didn't even invalidate it before. I was literally just about to do my lap, and then I binned it. So I remember I retired in qualifying, and my setup was a dry setup, but I tried to turn it towards a wet setup, so it was still dry, but I tried to so I could just manage it through the race. So throughout all of the corners, I was so slow, struggling to keep up with anyone. But in the straights, I was gaining, like with Riles, I was gaining almost 6/10 on the back straight alone. So that helped me keep up the pace. And as it slowly got drier, I was able to manage to keep up with everyone. and it was just simply just trying to keep out the wall, not bin it, which is quite hard to do when you're on a dry setup. But couldn't believe it. I mean, the second safety car where everyone went onto mediums baffled me completely. I didn't understand that, but they went for it. It was still raining on my screen, so when we started, I can't remember who. Is it Sam the Nick, or is it
It was
Shots?
probably more. It was Morgan that was the first one on
yeah,
the
Morgan.
dries.
He was 10 seconds behind me. By the time it was like ready to actually pit, he was almost 20 seconds behind me. So it clearly didn't work out for anyone who did that. So it was a bit of luck, and I think just being able to have the dry setup at the end just to completely push it.
Yeah, well, as you mentioned, there was a bit of luck involved. Obviously, that late safety car really came in clutch for you and Lizard and Riles. Was it the minute it came out you knew you
To
were
be
gonna
fair, I
pit?
think we both would have been able to stay on the inters. The inters weren't really dropping that much at all.
Yeah, I think
I
even
think we
if
were
the
still
safety door
comfortable.
didn't come out, they would probably have been about probably 12 seconds behind us by the time.
Yeah, because I was
They turned
watching the lap times, the fastest laps, and they were only gaining like 1 to 2 seconds a lap at best. And yeah, we probably wouldn't have lost that much in the end.
So
Right, well, obviously, was it a dead set decision then, just for safety, when that safety car came out to pit onto the dries, or were you contemplating staying out on the inters?
I mean, he was so far behind that we could definitely have. I mean, it was touch and go at the end. I literally just about made it, but I knew that if I stayed out on those inters and the safety car did another lap, I would have been screwed on a restart. So I just pitted, and as well as Lizard, just to protect ourselves at the restart, because if the safety car stayed out another lap, we would have probably been at the bottom of the grid, just like struggling for grip and overheating. So it was as soon as it came out, it's like, yep, go in, protect the strategy. Even if he did get in front of me, I had the soft, so I could have got past.
Well, fair enough. And Soren, any questions for our race winner?
Yes. So the first 2 races of the season, you got P2. Now it's the win in the third race. Was it like already like a sort of finally feeling? You know, like do you had bad luck in the last 2 races, or yeah? What's the feeling of this win today?
It is a funny moment, because obviously Australia, I forgot to pull my clutch in at the start, so I was already last by the first lap, so that screwed me over. Somehow managed P2 after all of that happened. Then obviously the next race, I kind of screwed up my quali lap, so I was further back than I should have been. And I think I was running a dry setup, so I kind of struggled, but somehow managed P2. The only person in front of me literally started 1 position ahead of me on the grid anyway, so showed if I had qualified higher, I probably could have won. And then yeah, just another bad qualifying again at this race, and somehow just kept it in there. So I'm thankful that I've finally got another win. So I'm very much pleased with that.
Yeah, right. So you already know, like, do you think you have to work on your qualifyings, or was it only bad luck the last 2 times now?
The first one was literally just ran wide slightly, and it was literally invalidation, which was me just trying to push. Whereas this one was literally wet tires. They were slightly cold. The person behind me was on the lap, so I tried to push at the chicane to try and get away without trying to hold him up, and then binned it. So just a bit of unluck in the weather.
Yeah, alright. And one quick question now. This one goes to Lizard as well. So if the results are standing like this right now, Jimbo, you would have 19 points lead in the championship. So it's pretty much over now. So what are you planning to do for the rest weekends now?
Pretty much over. Leclerc
Nah,
had
we've got
35
Miles though, who's consistent as hell though. Miles will probably end up somehow scamming his way back forward again.
My go.
It's not over till it's over. Leclerc had 35-point advantage in the
Yeah.
season, and now that's over 70 points in the other direction. So it can easily swing between either way. So I just need to keep consistent. I know I'm not the outright fastest person in this tier, but I know if I don't make a mistake, then I'm usually always there picking up the points. So I'll just keep being consistent, try and not let the pressure get to me, and hopefully by the end of the season I'll be within a shot.
Yeah,
I do have one more question, sorry. Is this the year of Jimbo? Is this the season of Jimbo?
What, after 4 years of bringing up other drivers and helping them win the championship, is it finally my year?
Is this the year?
I hope so.
Or season, whatever you want to call it?
I hope so. I think this is the first year that I've actually raced in Tier 2 where I felt I can actually challenge for wins, and most of the time it's just been top fives or the odd podium, but
Nice doorbell, whoever that is.
that's me. That's my dinner. My dinner's arrived.
I was eating throughout the race.
Lucky for some.
Anyway, guys.
That's probably why you didn't win.
Alright, thank you very
If
much.
you're eating.
Yeah. I've got Tier 1 to do now.
Thank you, everyone who tuned in to watch. There's only 7 of you now. We've also taken about 25 minutes to flipping do these interviews.
I need to
Actually,
start
no,
the
I
Tier
tell
1
it's been
lobby.
about 10.
I need to
It-
be
it-
Tier 1
it's
lobby
10.
now, I've just realised.
Oh, shoot, yeah. Go have fun. Anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. This has been Global Spec Racing. Watch for an announcement coming soon. There is an important announcement coming soon,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm sure you all want to watch it. You'll watch it, listen to it, see it. Yeah, that. My mind's frazzled. If you do want to see the announcement, it'll probably be over all our social medias, and also to get it earlier, join our Discord. Global Spec Racing. It should be in the link to one on our social medias. Anyway, guys, thank you all for watching, and goodbye.